Hi everyone. Okay, I need to actually show you guys how we synchronize with whatever the energy is for the day. For instance, today most people had affirmations, they had, uh, all these beautiful phrases, etc. And it's funny because people need that today. So why they need it today is because today is what we call today is a rabbit day. It's pretty glaring. Today is a rabbit day and the month is a rooster. So the rabbit and the rooster are clashing today, and it's on an emotional level, which then means everybody feels somebody's something. Okay. And so when they feel somebody's something, they feel like putting an affirmation, or an affirmation just pops up that way. And so what ends up happening is people actually do that. And people do it because they don't realize that they're doing it, that they felt something. So how many affirmations were on your Facebook page today from people? That's what that synchronicity of what the world brings and what you are breathing and the energy you actually feel. Okay, it is pretty glary. I came out here because the sun was out and now it just sort of went away for a bit. Anyway, so that's what the day is. So in this way, uh, oh, thank you, Penny. Yes, I do look good today. Anyway, so the way you've got to look at it is there are limbs, there are branches, there are roots, and all of these are part of medicine, part of philosophy in ancient Chinese and still in Chinese today. And so they all trace back to early Chinese classics. So we call it the Yellow Emperor's Classic of Internal Medicine. Now, these are the classics of changes. What you felt today changed you. So I'm trying to get you to see how when you feel something, there's a reason you are feeling it. And so there are fundamentals of Chinese philosophy and medicine, and it's based on the five elements, and they are yin and yang. So yin and yang birthed the five elements. Yin and yang, the mother and the father, the male and the female, birthed five children. They are the five elements. And that's from the teachings of the I Ching with the trigrams, the 10 heavenly stems, the 12 earthly branches. What ends up happening is these limbs are a little bit more. So what ends up happening is uh, there's health, for instance. So health is acupuncture, health is shiatsu, health is, if you need wood elementally, then you gravitate to herbal medicine in that sense. If you need water elementally to heal you in that way, it's what you are feeling, then you gravitate to homeopathics, the drops, that sort of thing. If you need metal, there's your acupuncture. I have said this before. And if you need metal and fire, then it's the acupuncture with the moxibustion burning on top. Then there's part of these limbs of traditional Chinese philosophy and medicine is the diet. Diet is that food energetic. We all know you shouldn't cook if you're aggro because it's going to go into the food. So you've got to change all of that and do that. So preparing food is huge. When you see a lot of Asian dishes, they are so beautiful. You don't want to mess up the little delicacies and things like that. But yeah, and the color is amazing. Big in that, not in Western world, but in that presentation again. Tea ceremony. The tea ceremony, and yes, for my Feng Shui, you did learn this on last weekend. The limbs of Chinese medicine philosophy. The tea ceremony, when the geishas are doing the tea, all they are showing is basically just that little area, and that's foreplay. Well, yeah, are we all feeling it? But how good is that? That is foreplay. Body and movement. Body and movement is the Tai Chi, it's the Hara training, as in Qigong. It's the yoga, it's the Pilates, because you are spreading and opening in that way. So again, it's part of that. What you felt today is part of you, not just synchronizing, but you're actually feeling the energy of the day. and you felt compelled to put things down on Facebook. The other is Feng Shui. Feng Shui and the external environment, internal environment. When I say external, it's like the burying of the dead. They've got to be in the right energy. Now, there is a little bit of thing on that it's like who came first, the chicken or the egg? Yeah, it's like that. So was it burying our dead first, or was it us, living in a good environment first? So design of our buildings, of our homes, all of that, and how we face and what we sit in. And so this month especially, people are feeling it. The year especially, people are feeling it. And I find myself one day I'm here and one day I'm here. Why? Because people they're getting desperate. Okay. And I'm very good with desperate because, I don't I don't wallow in the moment, but I breathe and I move on, that kind of thing. So I'm pretty good with that. And so I'm off. I'll say, I'll be there. Breathe, I'll be there, that kind of thing. The other is astrology. Now, with astrology, there are so many parts to that. There's numerology, there's Western astrology, there's solar, as in 4 pillars, which is what I actually teach. Then there's the lunar side of it as well. I do know the lunar, I don't teach the lunar, okay? It's my choice. That is, there's nothing beats the solar, okay? Nothing beats solar astrology. That's just it. You took that first breath, this is your destiny. It's the same when we're talking Feng Shui. The house took its first breath, you know what's coming. You know what's coming, you know what's going, you know exactly when. Okay, precise. It can be that precise. I don't sit there and tell you that precise. You want to know that? Come and learn. The other is the arts. You know how we have East Link and all of that, and we have all these sculpture things there, etc. Well, in Chinese, they don't have something for no reason. I think this is moving because it's getting windy here. So they don't have something for no, let me just see if I can put my foot on it. Yeah, so they don't have anything for no reason. Arts, if there's a picture or anything like that, the whole picture, if you wanted to sit there and be anal and measure it, you will see the amount of the drawing equals the amount of blank. That's the yin and the yang, okay? Very, very strong in that. So the amount of whatever that drawing or picture is equals the blank, okay? Same with sculpture. They don't just stick up a sculpture like we have on everywhere around. Sculpture has a meaning. The sculpture has a song. The sculpture can have a poem, and that's what they do. It's full of, I understand it probably more so is because in our Arabic traditions, it's so endearing. It takes us half an hour to say goodbye to somebody, Then there's calligraphy. Now, calligraphy is amazing because it's a revered art form. We don't see that, or I think it has come back to Chinese schools now, Asian schools. It takes discipline to actually do all that. So in today's society, if you have an ADHD or whatever child, that sort of thing, calligraphy would be where they would have been sent for discipline. Okay. I'm not saying that's what you've got to do. Please don't send me. I don't understand, whatever. I do understand. It's just I'm saying this is what these roots, these limbs, these branches, what they have in common. And you guys felt it today. And that's just amazing. Okay. So I thought I'll do my things as well, my affirmations. The past, you can't change the past. The past is the past. Move on. Opinions. If someone has an opinion, I'm going to say this, even though it is Facebook. Opinions are like assholes, and everybody has one. How's that? Anyway, they don't define your reality, really. This is how you've got to look at it. Everyone has a journey, and everyone's journey is different. Even if you are twins, okay, for those that are studying pillars, they understand that. Even if you are twins, your journey is different. Things always get better with time. So when someone calls me that desperate, I tell them to sit and breathe, 3 breaths. And in that meantime, I'm hoping the clock ticks over and then they'll feel so much better. Okay. Judgments. If someone's judging you, it's an actual confession of a character. All right. I don't forget these because I'm always telling my kids these things. Overthinking, it just leads you to be stuck in the moment and not moving. If you are stuck and not moving, that's sadness, that's depression, that kind of thing. Positive thoughts, of course, we all know create positive feelings. You know, I go out here and I play my music, my meditation music to all my plants, and it just blooming. Happiness. People are looking for happiness. Happiness is actually found within. Okay, stop looking. Positive thoughts. I said that, positive thoughts. Smiles. Smiles are contagious. Kindness. Kindness is free. The thing is, if someone is kind to you, do not mistake that for weakness. Okay. They're being kind because they want to be kind, not any other reason. All right. Failure. A lot of people, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to go on with it. Okay. You only fail if you quit. That's the same as well. And remember, what goes around comes around. So somebody's done the dirty to you, onto you, to you, whoever around you, it comes back. Even though we call it karma in a way, karma is one of my students called it your flybys. So karma is action and flybys. So what you do comes back, and it comes back 4 times better than what you gave it. Okay. So action, do what you want to do, etc. And keep in mind that today is one of those days, and it's such an emotional day, especially 5 to 7. 5 to 7 p.m. is another rooster. The month is a rooster, the day is a rabbit, and it's okay. It's clashing on both, on top and on the bottom. So today, if you have a rat and if you have a rooster, you're already feeling it. Okay. Be careful and just, hold back. If you're about to go off, just hold back and think of something else that you can say. All right. You want more? Come and learn with me. You know it's amazing. Okay. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow for the weekend. Bye.